It's time for baseball now as the show's tour of the minors continues with a stop in the Southern League. It's the home opener of this new season between the Chattanooga Lookouts and the Pensacola Blue Wahoos. It's baseball on the show.
What's up, YouTube? Rich Gamer 997 here. Today we're back on LMB The Show 18, Road to the Show, Part 2. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to leave me a like, make sure to leave me a comment, and please don't forget to subscribe.
What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties, and if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Rich Primetime, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line towards center field. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swinging there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
I don't like that. I don't like it to be wide. A wide shit. Where's the option? Game option. Where is it? Where is it? Wide. Yeah, I don't like that. Go to fisheye. Custom. Show 16. Fisheye 2. Show 15. Wait a minute, I thought I had fisheye 3. Oh, strike zone 3. Okay. So it's fisheye 2. So fisheye 2.
Stepping into the box, Philip Rubin. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest.
That's all I ain't got no.
Delivery to him on the way. Runners on the move for second. Strike called. Now the throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
You know, I like the aggressiveness there. They haven't cracked the scoreboard at this point, so it's clear they're trying to manufacture something by forcing the action. We'll see if it works out for them.
Primetime leads off second with nobody out.
Right guy, right spot. Come on now, kid.
Now a bunt attempt here. Kearney comes up with him. But he gets back in time, safe at second base. Coming to the plate now, Jason Wise. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
I know, like chasing me down. I thought he would have thrown to first, try to get
now the 1-1 pitch.
Not.
This one's down to third. He's got it to second for 1. On to first, and they get the double play.
Double play ball.
Striding in,
on,
Rafael Rivera. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Rivera. Who are you fucking saying? I can't say my R's.
Here it comes, the 3-0. He loses him on ball 4.
Wow, I'm not sure what they were afraid of in this at-bat. The count moved to 3-2, and they didn't even challenge him there. I can understand being careful with some hitters, but not that guy. He'll happily take the walk.
The 2-1. Runner goes for second. Strike taken to throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base.
I did.
Next will be the designated hitter, Rich Primetime. He singled his last time up.
Primetime.
Oh, wait a minute. Why is this fisheye too, or he just didn't let
Here
me
comes
change
the first
it?
pitch. Hard on the ground towards short.
That should have caught on to the end of the bat.
Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home fourth. Ready for another chance. Rich Primetime. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Hit on the ground out to short. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner.
Unless that's fisheye too. But it looks
stepping in and ready for another shot, Phillip Ervin.
Left fielder, Phillip Ervin.
Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
Wow, that's all.
That's a pain in the butt. I go back to game option, camera, fisheye 2, go to fisheye, and see if that.
Awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Hold the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
Now batting, catcher, Jason.
Here's a look over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in.
Hey, see it, drive it, go, big dog.
Into the box, Jason Wise, as he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1.
They haven't gotten much going against this guy so far in this one. He's been pitching well. And what are the key numbers to look at? First pitch strikes, over 70% so far in this outing.
Behind 0-2 now. Now the 0-2 pitch. And there he goes towards second. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Another 0-2 coming. He's on the move again from first. And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Striding in once again, Chris Kearney. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. In there for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swinging a soft liner, and this is taken for the out. Digging in once again, Jonathan Lacey. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Now here's the pitch. And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball. 1-0. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Hits are even right now at 5 aside.
Except they got 4 runs and we don't.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
I love that pitch right there. An aggressive fastball that catches the corner. The hitter knew it was coming and still couldn't do anything with it.
Now the 2-1 pitch is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
3-1. Gonna walk him down.
The 3-1 pitch. There's ball 4.
He was gonna walk him.
Ready for another shot now. Rich Primetime. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic. Watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Hey, when this game started, there's no way they envisioned relying that much on the back end of that bullpen, but he gets the last 5 outs, sealing the win for the team and collecting the save for himself.
4 runs.
Chattanooga lookouts.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Ought to be a good one here.
2-4. They're 5-1.
Digging in, Rich Primetime, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far.
He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out. Leading off the inning, Rich Primetime, and they'll need him to get something going here. A shot to second base and handled for the first out. Ready once again, Rich. Prime time. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
Prime time.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit hard towards center. In there, a base hit.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tough, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Shaw moves over,
right
2 gone.
Run back, you idiot. Why did you stand there?
The relay throw on to first, a double play. No runs on 1 base hit. Striding forward now is the DH, Rich. Prime time. He's going to lead things off in their half of the 9th as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
Lofted in the air out to right field. Conklin moves over. 1 out.
Yeah, shut out twice.
Well, the tone was set for this game from
back
the
to
very
back
first
shut
inning.
out.
They came out absolutely banging the ball around. It took that great start to another notch in the win column.
A 7-0 shutout final score tonight. The Lookouts came out swinging with a huge.
I think we got a 4-game.
The game's future stars are on
4-game
display
series
as
with
minor league
them.
baseball. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Rich. Prime time. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Prime time.
First delivery to him on the way. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Shaw is after it. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Rich. Prime time. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Here's a swing and a shot back up the middle. That's in there. Base hit. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. And the run will score from second to make this a 2-0 ball game.
Dan, you know what? You like to see that from an offense. When you have a guy in scoring position, there's no sense in waiting around. He saw a pitch he liked right there, and he went after it.
He did, D-Roll, and I think that's what most hitters do. They come up with guys on base that they can potentially drive in. They're looking for a pitch to hit, and he didn't wait around and got that bat head started.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
Of course he did.
That'll bring in Phillip Ervin, who's got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. The 1-2. Hit in the air out to left field. Hins has a play, and they'll avoid the big inning as he makes the catch, so just the 1 run. Digging in and looking for more. Rich, prime time. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Line towards center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Right to the center field.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Rich. Prime time. Here's the first pitch to him. Drilled right back up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Nice shot right there.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup part because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
How about it?
Digging in to try it again, Patrick Kivlahan. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
At least we didn't get shut out this time.
Popped up. Back behind second. McKay camps under it, and he's got it for route number 2. On to first, and they get the 5-2 the final score tonight. The Lookouts used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Welcome to MLB The Show in this presentation. Tyler Mahle, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, it wasn't a great performance in his last start, but he did pitch well enough to earn the win. We'll see if he can turn in a little bit better performance in this one.
Shot on the ground is short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. We've played an inning, still nothing. So coming to the plate, Rich Primetime. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Back up the middle. Reined in. Barehanded for one.
No more power swings. The power swings don't work for shit.
Standing in, Rich Primetime.
Rich Primetime.
First pitch of the at-bat. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Garcia arranged to his left and put it away. 2 down.
And the dude didn't tag up from second. He just fucking stood there. Like, what the hell? That ball was so far out that you could tag up from second, but
not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side.
Well, baseball is a game of streaks and runs, so a 4-game skid happens to even the best of teams. The key is they did.
It's time for baseball.
I'm sure they don't want to give me a hit that game.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Rich Primetime. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. First pitch on its way. A bouncer up the middle. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning.
Nothing.
Leading off the inning, Rich Primetime, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on is set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Didn't give up runs.
Now at the plate, Patrick Kivlahan. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Popped up. Kearney is there.
Stupid.
He's got it 1 away. Now at the plate, Jason White. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. The 1-2. Grounded to first. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in 2 places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch and a guy shoots one through the right side. Normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times somebody's there to make that play.
Outfield, so you don't know where the ball is while you're running.
A couple of guys on.
Rivera.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he misses with that one. Ball 4, and that's going to load the bases now with still only 1 away. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Brian Aguilera. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
Strike out.
Into the box now, Roger Zepeda. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Zepeda. Hey, let her rip 1 time.
Looking to leave him loaded. Left side. And that's through into left, a base hit. 1 run scored. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Boy, Dero, talk about so close, but yet so far. 1 strike from getting out of this inning, but a big 2-run base hit right there.
Yeah, that batter was able to control his emotions. Not a guy who fears going deep in the.
So striding forward now, Rich Primetime. He singled his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on.
Hey, come on, big dog. Hey, come on, big dog. Get your
The 1-0 home. Grounded is short. The second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Pretty painless half. Digging in once again, Rich Primetime.
Rich Primetime.
From the stretch. Slapped hard the opposite way. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
Yeah, Dan, he's got to feel pretty good about that. Not only did he have a great AB, first pitch hacking, but he smoked that ball to mix in a ribby knock.
Boy, he did. He must have had a pretty good plan of attack walking into that batter's box, and he had an idea of the pitch that he was going to get, and boy, he sure turned it loose and buggy whipped that one.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Patrick Kivlahan. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
Ready for another chance, Jason Wise. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
Rounded down the third baseline. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. 1 run is scored. And the runner scores from second as they cut away into that deficit here. That makes it 7-5 now.
Hey, not hit all that hard, D-roll. He muscled it out there for a 2 RBI base hit.
Yeah, I don't care, Dan. Lawn dart off the end of the bat.
Ready once again, Rich Primetime. He came
RBI,
through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a ball lined towards center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Ambush tactics right there, but he didn't try and do too much. He stayed in there and just drove
doesn't matter how much we put up runs, they put up more runs.
Ready for another shot now, Patrick Kivlahan. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
I don't think we even had a chance against this team.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Digging in and looking for more, Jason Wise. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth.
He's probably going to strike out too.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, a great win for these guys as they wrap up another one, but a little bit of a sour note, though. Everyone has to head home, get on those computers, and get those taxes out before midnight.
8-5 today. The Chattanooga Lookouts jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Aaron Sligers earns his first win of the season. Juan Ramos strikes out the side to record the save.
3 for 5. Not bad. Contact went up, so he's up at 44. Power went up to a 52. No, power went up as a 51. No, it didn't go up yet. I guess you got to fill the stupid bar up and then it goes up. So But now I'm overall a 43. I was a 42.
A player receives input from a coach.
Minor League Baseball is live and on. Ready now, Rich Primetime. He did his part yesterday afternoon as he cashed in with 3 hits in the losing effort. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Fellas are home 9 as they begin play here this evening. They come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, to expect to go through the course of a long season and just dominate every game, every team.
Meanwhile, this ball is into right center, and that ought to be good enough for extra bases. Digging hard. He's headed for third.
Down.
And he is in there.
And that's his second triple this season. For some hitters, that's a career. Good swing and great hustle to pick up the 3-bagger.
That'll bring in Phillip Ervin. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good.
Phillip Ervin.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Popped him up. Elam is under it, and that's the third out. So they're able to get the runner to third in the opening half.
I got myself
striding in once again. Rich Primetime.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Breaking ball in for a strike.
You know, we saw these guys around the cage. during batting practice, and they told us they were going to be aggressive. I think this is getting a little ridiculous. They better watch themselves. If they don't start putting balls in gaps, this guy's going to find himself in the 8th inning cruising.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
He's looked great on the bump the first few innings of this game, and I think his ability to change.
Digging in to try it again. Rich, prime time. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Hit hard on the ground is short. Higuchi right there. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Settling in now, Stephen Elam. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on.
Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. Reyes rounds the corner and is headed home. And they're not going to get him at third. He's in there with nobody out as the potential tying run. Digging in, Carlos Vasquez. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
And tied that ball game.
He's running. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Prime time moves over. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Now at the plate, Rich, prime time, and with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit, but if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
Malone is there, and he'll make the catch to retire.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
4-2 the final score tonight. The Stars of tomorrow get their shot. So coming to the plate, Rich, prime time. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now that's popped up. Hilbert moving to his left, and that retires the side. So a rather pedestrian start. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, John Baldwin. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
It looked like he might just work out that inning, only giving up a single run. But it all comes crashing down on that mistake. Nothing like a 3-run bomb to change the entire complexion of your day on the mound.
This is in the air to left. Prime time has it in his tracks. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So they score 4 times on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors and no one left. On now to the top of inning number 4. Mississippi's out in front, 4-0.
Left fielder, Rich.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Rich, prime time, comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's set, and the pitch. Late that time for a strike.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another, why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
High in the air down the right field line. Carrara will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Ricky Carrara. He's got a couple of doubles thus far, so we'll see if he can keep it up. 1 and 2, here it comes. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Prime time has a read on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Leading off the inning, Rich, prime time, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs,
did it go that
this would be the
way?
right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind.
Into the box, Rich, prime time. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Looking good. No one better up there. Here you go.
Line hard to center field. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Come on, get down.
Now this is cut and thrown to first. And he'll scramble back to first safely.
Last pitch was a fastball. Tries to double up with the same piece of cheese, and it gets turned around. Nice piece of hit.
Standing in, Patrick Kivlahan. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet. So this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Catch is made in medium deep left center. Here comes the runner for the plate. But not in time as the run scores and the lead is trimmed to 1. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Phillip Ervin. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run.
Your turn right here. Drive him in.
The 3-1 pitch. And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second. Striding into the box, Jason Wise. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Carrara is there, and he'll put it away to retire.
Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one to get the win.
And it's a 4-3. The game's future stars are on display as
Yeah, they won friggin' 3 games.
Coming to the plate now, Rich
streak like crazy.
And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. He's set. Here it comes. A bouncer to the left side, right to him. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no error. Now in the box, Rich Primetime. 0 for 1 here in the early going. From the stretch, here's the pitch. To short. Fielded cleanly. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. One hit, one left.
Early? Is that a swinging early and shit?
Set to get his day
started. Even if it's swinging early, it's like it didn't have enough power to fucking go anywhere.
Struggle for him with the bat so far this year. Hoping to get things turned around in a hurry. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Primetime has him played perfectly as he puts it away for round number 1. Into the box now, Rich Primetime. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Hit in the air to right field. Carrara moves over, and the inning is over. Nothing doing here this half.
So it's a big contact swing.
In now, Rich Primetime. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes this the other way to right. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
That ball was hit hard. Good
Boy,
job.
there's another opposite base hit right there, Dero. He's turning April showers into May Fowlers right now.
There's no doubt about it. This guy has gotten off to a hot start. But it's his ability to use the whole field. That's what's made the difference. He's not just pull happy or trying to push everything the other way. He's taking what the pitcher's giving him.
Popped him up.
Go back, stupid. Go back. Go, what the fuck? Go back.
But they'll just get the 1 out here as the runner will get back safely at first.
He's trying to kill himself.
Digging in, Rafael Rivera. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Runners on the move for second. Pitch outside, the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Hey, it's almost impossible to throw a base runner out that gets a lead that big. And plus, this catcher's not known for having a cannon of an arm.
Here we go. These are right here. Hey, one time right now.
It seemed like we might win our 4th game.
3-1. Swung on and missed for strike number 2.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Now at the plate, Paul Elbert, he'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Prime time, arranged to... Now to the plate, Rich Prime time. He singled his last time up. From the belt, kicks and deals. Hard on the ground towards short. He's got it. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So 1 run
playing right game.
4-0 the score this afternoon. The Blue
No doubles,
jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back.
Why was it seem like the shortstop was so far back?
Welcome to MLB The Show. Luis Rivera, the right-hander from the state of Wisconsin, is on the mound here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Slap hard the opposite way, and that's in there. Base hit. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Square up on that ball. Great job.
Hey, Dero, there's a prime example of a little ambush piece, right? Come up there looking to hit right off the get-go. First pitch comes in, whack, base hit.
Yeah, you want to know if this guy was ready to go? He had a game plan. Hashtag ambush. Here we go now.
Batting fifth.
Digging in, Rafael Rivera, and their runners at the corners now. On the ground is short. This could be 2. Played on the backhand. Throw to second will be in time, but the run's going to come in and score. On to first, but not in time. It's a fielder. Stepping up to the plate, Rich Prime time. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch on its way. Hit hard to short. Scooped up. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. It's a run on 2 hits.
Like every time I hit the ball that way, it's an out.
He was hitless in yesterday's shutout loss, as were many of his teammates. Here's a weakly hit fly ball.
Now I decide to run the fucking
other way. And that's going to fall for a base hit. The runner from second crosses the plate. Stepping into the box, Stephen Elam. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Catch will be made here. Tagging is the runner from third. And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. So here's the cleanup hitter, Rich Prime time. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And opposite field as he lines this down the line and right.
And that's the only time I get hits when I go that way.
And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. But baseball is a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
Yeah, and you've got to ride these streaks as long as you possibly can, and he's doing that coming in right here. Came into this game on fire with the stick, and he's doing that here.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one.
Now batting.
Digging in the switch hitter, Rafael Rivera. He singled his last time up.
They're only down by.
Ready with the 0-1.
We're only up by 1.
Right side. Mata charging this one. And he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third.
Ryan Aguilar.
Coming to the plate now, Ryan Aguilera.
Ryan Aguilera.
Hit in the air out to straightaway left field.
Popped him up, stupid. Go back.
Moves over.
Go back, stupid. Go back.
Brings it in for the second out of the inning. Is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down.
Tag in.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Rich Primetime. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Malone
right down
is
to
there,
center.
and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. Leading off the inning, Carlos Vasquez, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by one. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy in. They're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Wow, error on him. Yeah.
At the plate, Paul Elbert, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Should have been an out. Turned into a fucking double.
Now a flare out to left center. Primetime moving in, and he is going to tie this ball game late as this ball is down for extra bases. Now the relay home. He's out there at the plate, and this ball game is tied here in the seventh.
That should have been an out.
Into the box now, Thomas Higuchi. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sinking cut.
Ready once again, Dan Saldana. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Fly ball out toward left center field. Primetime sprinting after it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Rich Primetime. He flew out in his last at-bat. From the stretch. Liner towards second. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one.
Dan, as a former pitcher, are you privy to this guy? I mean, he's been swinging the bat well. I know it's only April, but he's been using the entire field, staying line to line.
That's what makes it so hard as a pitcher, when you can't go one way. When you pitch a guy in, he pulls it. When you throw it away, he hits it the other way. He's having that ability right now just to be able to get the barrel to it, and he's having a real strong beginning this season.
Chopped weakly to the left. 1 there, on to first, and they turn the double play. Ready for another chance, Carlos Vasquez. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up. That's lifted the other way out to left. Primetime is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the 9th. This crowd.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
8-4 tonight. The Blue Wahoos came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Cody Reed claims the win out of the...
It's okay. Well, guys, that's going to do it for today. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to leave me a like, make sure to leave me a comment, and yeah, please don't forget to subscribe. Peace.